Our planet is currently losing animals and species at an extraordinarily rapid rate. With the rise of humanity, Earth's habitats and resources have started to shrink, and many species of wildlife have experienced a decline in numbers, and several have already gone extinct. In today's video, we take a look back at what we have lost. Here are 5 species' last known photos before going extinct. 5. This is the last known photo of a quagga. The quagga is an extinct subspecies of plain zebra who were native to South Africa until they were hunted to extinction in the late 19th century. They were mainly hunted because they competed with domestic animals for food. This, along with habitat loss, caused the last wild populations to die out in 1878, and the last captive one died in a zoo in Amsterdam in 1883. This is the only photo ever taken of a live quagga specimen. It was taken of a mare quagga in 1870 at the London Zoo. 4. This is the last known image of the western black rhino. The western black rhino is a subspecies of the black rhino that lived across the savannas of sub-Saharan Africa. The rhinos were heavily hunted in the beginning of the 20th century, and their population experienced significant decline. There was a 96 overall decline in black rhino populations between 1970 and 1992, mainly due to widespread poaching and habitat loss. They declared extinct in 2011. The last confirmed sightings reported in 2006 in Cameroon. 3. This is the last known image of the massive Caspian tiger. This big cat was native to eastern Turkey, northern Iran, Mesopotamia, the Caucasus, and other areas around the Caspian Sea in Central Asia. They were hunted for sport and also by the Russian army as a way to clear predators for farming. These big cats were slightly smaller than Siberian tigers but larger than Bengal tigers. They underwent a gradual extinction, and by 1950 there were only a few strongholds that remained. The last confirmed sighting occurred near the Aral Sea in the 1970s. They were officially declared extinct in 2003. 2. The Barbar Lion's last photo represents a lot. One last huge line of a now extinct species heading off into the unknown with its tracks laid out behind it. The Barbar lions were native to North Africa, from Morocco to Egypt. They have been hunted throughout human history, and because of this and habitat loss were declared extinct in 1958. Interestingly enough, they also had a lot of significance in human history. A pair are kept at the Tower of London and several other zoos across Europe, and are also used in the ancient Roman gladiatorial games. There's also mentions of old Egyptian pharaohs hunting these lions and coming into contact with them. This famous last image comes from a French army photographer who took this photo from a plane in the Atlas Mountains. 1. This is the last known photo of the thylacine, or the Tasmanian tiger. The thylacine was a marsupial carnivore native to mainland Australia, as well as the islands of Tasmania and New Guinea. They died out in Australia and New Guinea around 3,000 years ago, possibly because of the dingo. Before European colonization, around 5,000 remained in the wilds of Tasmania. They were hunted with bounties as a way to protect the domestic animal population, and diseases and habitat loss, as well as competition with wild dogs, took a large toll on their population numbers. The last known captive animal died in 1936. These famous last footage and photos were taken of a female Tasmanian tiger in 1933 by naturalist David Fluke. These images serve as stark reminders of why we need to protect nature and do better as a species, so future generations may enjoy the wildlife and diversity this planet offers us. If you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe.